Okie dokie, here we go. So we have the Nexus Bearing Delayed CZ Scorpion thingy we got going on right here. And we have the Rambling Man in short configuration with the 9mm. Make sure it is, yes. Always gotta check. 9mm front cap. I have one round on top of subsonic because some of you really cry and complain about wanting to hear first round pop with subs. So here's your first round pop with subs. Then I got a bunch of supers and then some more subs at the end. So see if we can pick up any differences. Let's just hear how this thing sounds, and I don't know. Let's just have a little fun. All right, first round pop with sub. Little peppering, not bad. All right, that's not bad. Those are supers, man, and those are not ringing my ears or doing anything. I'm getting the tiniest little bit of peppering, but not buildup of gas. Oh, and those are subs. Yeah, those were definitely subs. You can absolutely tell the difference. I think that is super cool. I'm falling in love with this thing even more. Every time I shoot it again, every time, it's just that much a little bit better. I'm thinking something that could only make this thing better is, well, number one, if I turn it into an SD, if we're talking about sound, turn it into an SD. But also, somebody ought to do this, especially on these PCCs that are this thumpy. Somebody ought to develop some kind, and it would have to be, you'd have to be able to change it out because it would wear out, but some kind of like a polymer bolt buffer, like your buffer in the back on like an AR-15, it has that polymer piece in the back, that buffer on that plug. What if somebody did something like that to the front of the bolt? Obviously not the bolt face, but some way to buffer so it's not metal on metal. When it closes, it's metal on polymer. I'm sure there's a very, very good reason people don't do that, because you would get some weird chambering, issues and stuff, head spacing issues. But there's got to be some way to do something like that, because if you could get rid of that smack, like this smack, that's loud. As far as like if you have it close to your ears, that's actually loud. Anyway, we're just rambling about stuff. The Rambling Man. See, we're doing it the right way. But that was in short configuration. That's actually really, really slick in my opinion. Kind of a heavy setup like this, but very little recoil. I think it sounded really good. Yeah, even in short configuration, those subs were spot on, and not getting gassed out. A little bit of peppering coming back, just a tiniest little bit amount. But yeah, not getting gassed out at all. What do you guys think? Do you have the Rambling Man? Do you have any of this stuff on this setup? Do you have a CZ Scorpion? I'd love to hear back from you guys on your favorite PCCs, and maybe even if you have, specifically, if you have a Rambling Man, what's your experience with it? What's your favorite setup that you've shot your Rambling Man on? And if you did get a Rambling Man, what would you want to shoot it on? All right, let's talk about that in the comments. I think that'd be really cool. All right, let's go check it out.